confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side, by your side. I'm not afraid. We found something that'll never fade. We can be ourselves and figure out the rest along the way. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side. I need you by my side. I need you by my side. Maybe I'm a little young, but you don't know what I've become. Can't you see it in my face? The demon living in disguise, but you can see the killer in my eyes. I've got a look you can't escape. Poco no mirai wa, dare ni mo wakaranai.
Good Monday morning, everybody, and how are we doing this morning? A little later than I normally start my streams, but I'm off today, so forgive me. I slept in a little bit, and sorry about the audio troubles at the beginning. I don't know, OBS here lately has just, for whatever reason, it keeps dropping my audio source, and I have to go back and re-add it, and I just forgot to check it this morning, so I apologize for that as well. So it's Monday. It's the last, I believe it is the last day. Let me double check here. Yes, it is the last day of September. The last day of September. Man, this, you know what, this year is just absolutely positively just flying by. Just literally flying by.
I need a deck now.
Well, there you go. K-Hug, thank you for the 12-month membership there. I appreciate that. Peepaw's back. Let's go. Well, yeah, you know, over the last week or so, there was and I actually believe it was maybe a little bit of an orchestrated thing. I had several people come to me and really be very lovingly encouraging, saying, hey, let's get back. I need, I want morning streams again. And so I'm not going to sit here and promise you guys the moon. Essentially, if there's stories out there that is entertaining, I feel that is funny. Some of my streams, Zero, I appreciate that. I really do, buddy. I do. And I'm not gonna sit there and tell you I don't miss you guys, because I do. I miss the morning streams. I miss, there's a bad habit that I have. In my wife and I were discussing and talking about it this weekend, because I was telling her, I've got a couple of new projects or so that I'm doing, and she just kind of gave me that look, right? Because 28 years of marriage, she knows about this little bad habit I have. When I do something, when I commit to something, I have an extremely bad habit of becoming so fixated and so focused on it that's all that exists, pretty much. That's just it. And I kind of sometimes lose sight of everything around me. And this is and I was telling my wife, I said, you would think at the age that I am that I would have learned to manage that, to not allow that to become an issue, but it's one of those it's just a habit that just dying hard. It's not wanting to, I haven't managed it. But so I am doing more projects. I am, it's not just, sorry, I'm a little bit of hoarse this morning. I'm not just doing this here, my morning streams. I wormed, weaseled, whatever you want to say, my way into the Wall Smashers team. And I think that is going to allow me to dip my toes into, quote, drama, right? Or spurgy drama or that type of stuff, right? To kind of feed that small little part of my brain. And hopefully, that'll just be small little bits here, because here on this show here, this part, I don't want that to be, I don't want to get as, sorry, man, I just got a tickle in the back of my throat this morning. I'm not going to sit there and tell you that I won't ever. Matter of fact, some of the stuff this morning, I've got, let's see. I've got two main stories or whatever, that we're going to have a pretty long stream this morning. I'm going to just be honest with you. I've got like quite a bit to do. Two stories. One of them is kind of drama related, but not really. And I haven't really seen anybody other than one person do anything about, or do like any type of, but again, it's kind of one of those, it involves cryptocurrency and things like that. So of course, CoffeeZilla, right? But that's really not a world that I really dip my toes in too much, other than, of course, CoffeeZilla. I watch him. I enjoy his content. I enjoy the way that he conveys. He presents that stuff in a manner and at a digestible level, to where even somebody like myself, that I can, you're here to be entertained. Just sit down in the back before I start throwing tomatoes, Gigi. And then I've got another one that it squarely falls into the whole drama tube thing, right? And I'm going to kind of keep that one, kind of a little bit. Well, right here, we're going to do it anyway. So, Wall Smasher. So I'm doing that because I like Badwick, and I've always found Badwick to be really level-headed entertainer, and I'm enjoying making content with him. And of course, he was Brian Brim. I can't ever get that guy's name right. And then of course, Maggot Edits. So I've enjoyed that. Brian. You guys know who I mean, and I don't mean no disrespect to the dude. I just don't. Anyway, Badwick's a menace. I'm only nice to him, so he doesn't come for me. I'm gonna tell you something. No, Badwick is not a menace. Badwick is probably one of the more burn. Oh, it's burn the world. Okay, all right, fine. Well, why don't you spell it right? Burn. Why you guys? Everybody gotta be all cutesy and stuff. Give gives old people like me problems. Yeah. So anyway, got that right. We just recorded an episode, put it out. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It was fun. Hopefully that'll be the end of the conversation about that whole nonsense that went on over there on the whole echo tragedy nonsense, right? And then hell froze over this weekend. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it did. 100%. It froze right over. I was bullied. There was no other way to put this. I was 100% bullied. I want you to shave. I want to shave your beard. No, we're not shaving my beard. Calm down. This ain't that kind of show. Just calm down in the back. Anyway, hell froze over. And Clear as Mud did a surprise stream. Right? And it was really nice. I enjoyed it. Jessica Pizzle was there. Seth, Gigi, and you know, and after the stream, like we laughed. It was just like, you know, like riding a bike. You know, it just felt natural. It was fun. We had a lot of fun. And as soon as you know, of course, as soon as it was over, I had people saying, you know, when's the next one? You know, whatever. I don't know, honestly, when the next one will be on Clear as Mud. I don't know. I could tell you this, it is not going to be a regular thing. It's not going to be, oh, every Saturday or every Sunday or whatever, like it was. No. It's going to be one of those deals where when there's a story that we can talk about that's funny and entertaining, like what we just talked about, which was the you're just gonna hop in here like that, huh?
When I don't, you're like, why don't you just hop in here? That's why you have perms. And then when I do it, I still get shit. This is
Yes.
the GG discrimination is real, but I had to because you said you didn't know when there was going to be another one. And yes, you do, because now it's my turn to bully you. And I feel like birthdays are the best card I have here.
Uh-huh.
It's either that or blackmail, and I don't have anything on you yet.
There's nothing to blackmail me with. There's nothing to
That's
blackmail
not true.
me.
We all have a skeleton or two.
Not me.
You're from Arkansas, so like, isn't that where Hills Have Eyes take place or something? I'm sure.
Nah, I
you
think
don't.
that's Virginia or something. But no, I have no. Listen, if we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it. We'll see if there's something that we can do to celebrate your birthday in a tradition in a manner of befitting you, Gigi. Right, to give you throw some roses at your feet. Well, I don't know if we'll all go on stream or not. No, we're not going to be intoxicated. Listen, that's not.
And then we're going to say slurs on the internet?
No.
And then we're finally going to figure out what lolly is? Oh my God, that would be so good.
No, negative. That's not going to happen. 1,000% is not going to happen. I don't.
Listen, I know for a fact that you have the Southern Comfort bottle right there.
Sure,
I know it lives there. I know you could do a drinking stream right now. I'm not suggesting that. I'm just saying you're already prepared.
I hear you. I hear you. But and stay with me here, right?
Uh-huh.
You guys will never ever see me intoxicated. It's just not something that I do. I just don't do that stuff.
Okay, well, to be fair, I assume it would take quite a bit of alcohol, and like in this economy, that's reasonable. Well, you can try.
Okay, no, it doesn't take a lot of alcohol. I'm not a huge drinker. It's not about
Mhm.
that. I don't.
You don't want to encourage degeneracy?
No, 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 no. It's not even about that. You know what it is? It's really actually
Yeah.
quite simple. Okay,
Oh. Every time you say that, it isn't, but okay. Go ahead.
This is simple, right?
Mhm.
I am a man of a particular age, and I, my personal beliefs are that men of my age should not become intoxicated and just not be able to control them. Yeah, I just know. No, I don't.
It's
No.
really weird that you say that because since I was like, I don't know how old, I've been waiting to be old
Mhm.
just so that I can do whatever the fuck I want. And who's gonna tell me
Well,
something?
you know
I'm
what?
old.
Here's the
Get off
deal.
my lawn.
Here's the deal. Gigi, guess what? When you become a lady of a
Oh,
particular
you'll know.
age,
You'll
well, I
know. The world
okay.
will know.
Here's the deal. You can act and behave however you wish to. That's the great thing about it. You can do whatever you want to do that aligns with your beliefs,
Is this
but
the
not
benefit
me.
of old age? The lack of fucks you have? Like I feel like
Yeah,
you're really not painting a nice picture of old age. I don't know what you were talking about
it's
this
okay.
morning.
So
Felt
listen,
felt like a
here's
funeral, but
yeah. So here's the deal, right?
yeah.
I have lived long enough, and I've back in my day, I would indulge too much at times, and I've become wise enough to know that hangovers hurt, and they hurt a lot more the older you get. You don't recover from 'em as much, and
Mhm.
so guess what? People don't do that no more.
Okay,
Oh
but what if people donated for shots and then we donated that to a good
no,
cause? Would you get
no,
drunk for a good cause?
no,
Damn.
no! I will
Damn.
not.
I was
No,
so gonna get to with what everybody does, which is say,
no.
well, if you pay me X amount of money, then I do this, and then every time it happens, man.
Well, I listen. I give. Hey, good attempt, good try,
Yeah.
but no,
Oh,
thank you, but no,
all
thank you,
right.
but no.
Well, I'm gonna
So
continue to try to bully you, but I'm gonna let you
you go
do.
ahead.
I'm gonna let you do your show now. I mean,
All
not
right.
right now. No, I need to come up with a new strategy.
Yeah.
You've tapped me out for right now. I
Okay.
need to I need
Fair
to
enough.
I need to brainstorm.
Okay. Well, you go do that. You go brainstorm, and then we will talk at later on in the week, and we'll see if we can come up with something to do special for your birthday to celebrate your was it your what you 22, 23, something like that, right? 24.
Yes, exactly.
See,
24. That's it.
there you go. There you go. And no, Badwick, I do not drink the blood of my enemies. I'm not part of the
Just you,
Illuminati.
Badwick. That's why you have the entire community living in fear of your tyranny.
Nobody lives in fear of Badwick.
Oh my God, we're all terrified. What do you mean?
He's like a big
Would
pussy
you let
cat.
him would you let him cook for you? I don't think so.
He could cook
I
for me.
never recover.
I just hide the ketchup.
But what would he even make then?
He can make whatever he wants to. I just hide the ketchup. Just ketchup would not be a part of the course.
I've recently sent that clip of Badwick being a cat to
Yeah,
some of my IRL friends, and they all had a lovely reaction to it. I hope he knows
yeah,
the fame that he is encountering. Just he's done so many things on the internet, and yet the thing that keeps coming up is him being a cat that one time.
yeah. Well, you know it. It's kind
But
of like
better
the
that than apparently he flashed the entire community. I missed that one, but apparently it
yeah. He
happened.
did a hot tub stream, and in the process of doing one of his
What I
crazy
heard,
antics, his
his
I
member showed up.
his member, and
Uh-huh.
evidently it was quite a sight to behold. Was easily beheld at that, I might add, as what I was told. I
Oh
personally
well,
didn't see it.
good
Uh,
for you, Badwick.
no, not
Good
good for
good for you
him.
and
No,
Kaylee.
exactly. Good for
Well,
Kaylee. Not so much Badwick. It doesn't really. It doesn't. It's so.
no, 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 no. You're listen, a topic for another day, but you know when people say it's not about anything else, it's about confidence. For some reason, I've noticed some correlation
Hmm.
between certain things, certain the size of certain things and the
Yeah,
and the way people behave. So I
sure.
would say good for Badwick. Yeah. I don't think you could be a
Yeah.
cat on the internet and not have, you know, a supportive member.
You don't think
Put it
so?
that way.
Well, okay. All right.
I
Well,
mean,
all right. Well, listen, I'm gonna get on with the show. I've got a whole lot to do here, but we will definitely talk and we'll get something planned. Okay.
all right, you're gonna have to like let me on. I know my phone's glitching and I can't actually exit.
So what you're saying is I get to kick you.
Yes, you do.
All right. Bye bye. And there you go. Gigi just popping in here all willy nilly on this Monday morning. All right. So where was that? Okay. So yeah. So the wall smashers, right? Like I said, I'm part of Wall Smashers, which I'm allowing that to be the little trickle of source or whatever to feed my reptilian part of my brain, right? So, but like I said, I'm enjoying hanging out with Badwick. I do enjoy. He's a good dude. So, and then I I did something yesterday with somebody else that came to me and said, "Hey, I've got an idea for the show for a series. I don't know how long it will be or anything like that. It's kind of really why do you keep doing that? It's kind of up to them. I'm letting them kind of be the driving force in this deal, but that should be coming out here in we've already got 2 episodes recorded. I think you guys will enjoy it. So, Spurg drama, people, I'll just call it what it is. Yeah, it's Spurg drama. 100% it's Spurg drama. 100%. But that's okay. I think a little Spurg drama every now and then is okay. As long as it's not too serious. This latest Spurg drama that occurred, it was a little bit too much. It was just a little bit too serious for me. But no, anyway. Anyway. All right, so let's get into the nonsense. All right. So the coffee meme. Evolution of a coffee addict. Roast tyke abilities, a single serve. Sometimes I just need a little boost. Yeah. Then you have the Java knot. Ability is to twitch. I can't start the day without it. And so, of course, a little bit bigger cup, maybe even a little bit more caffeine, And then finally, the last evolution is the Brew King. Ability is hyper piss. If I stop drinking, I'll die, right? You drink a lot of coffee. Of course, you have to go run to the bathroom. So anyway. So this first story, this one came to me via the purple paw print. Everybody knows paw print, right? Well, come out there. All right. So this guy here, ZachXBT, is a investigator. I looked and I couldn't find any type of like YouTube channel for this guy. Now he may have one, but I was not successful in finding it. And what the hell am I hitting here? Okay. But anyway, what he did was he's got it's you see here, it's quite a lengthy thread, right? And what the crux of this deal is there was these 3 guys. The first guy, screen name of Greavys, a Malone Iam. The second guy, screen name of Wiz, which was Veer Chetal. And then the last guy, the third guy, a screen name of Box, which is Jeandiel Serrano. They did a very elaborate social engineering scam. Well, it wasn't a scam. Yeah, it's a scam. It's a social engineering scam. And they were successful in stealing $243 million Let that sink in for a second. They stole $243 million from a single person, okay, in like I said, very highly sophisticated social engineering attack, right? So scam maybe not right word, attack, scam, social engineering attack. So lucky enough for us, CoffeeZilla did a video on this, and so we're going to watch the CoffeeZilla video. But what they did was there was a company called Genesis. They went through Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and they've reorganized, and they have a new name. Let's see. I thought I had a thing here. What they changed their name into? Maybe I don't. Doesn't matter. They're still in business. They like I said, they went Chapter 11. They reorganized, and they new name, but they are a crypto company, a cryptocurrency company. And don't ask me what that means, because I'm not the guy for that. I understand the very rudimentary basics about what cryptocurrency is, and that's it, right? I know it is a digital currency that you can spend. There's several ways to get it. You can mine it. You can take real world, currency, like, whatever country you live in, be it the dollar, the yen, the pound, whatever it is, and you can buy. There's websites and stuff where you can turn that recognized currency into cryptocurrency. And I know there are some businesses out there that will allow you to purchase items or goods or what have you with cryptocurrency. Now that right there is pretty much the whole ball of knowledge that I have when it comes to crypto, right? That's it. Very limited thumbnail. That's it, right? But what happened is, like I said, this company went into Chapter 11 bankruptcy. There was a debtor that had, like I say, had the $243 million of currency or debt, whatever you want to call it, for Genesis as part of the reorganized and brief, because of the Chapter 11 that was filed. And so, anyway, lucky enough for us, we have CoffeeZilla here. He has it's on his second channel, which is Voidzilla. Okay, it's the second channel. And he has got a little 11-minute video here. We're going to watch this. He's going to explain this. Now, if you're an IT person, such as myself, one of the things, before we get into this, I want to just do a little PSA here for a moment, if I can. Part of my job that I do day in and day out is I deal with users that have, the company I work for and stuff. We have things in place to filter, to catch obvious, spam, phishing attempts, things like that. We have things in place to capture that stuff, but occasionally stuff will slip through. And when that happens, you as an IT person, we are constantly trying to educate the users that we support how to recognize, how to identify these things, so that they don't fall subject to them, and they don't give in to these things, and so therefore they don't lose. One of the big ones that they so there's a couple ones that we constantly deal with. One of them is There will be someone who will be spoofing a email address from somebody within the organization I work for, and they will try to get the person to go out and purchase like some gift cards. And of course, it's the gift card scam where they'll purchase the gift cards, and they'll get them to turn around and send them that information. And of course, they just need the card number, and then of course the pin on the back, and then they can draw the money that was put onto the card, and there you go. You use everything, right? That's a known one that we battle with. Another one is, and this one's a little bit more devious, is it's not one where they're trying to actually get money directly from people. What they do is they will send out an email trying to mimic the IT department, that I'm working in, and they will try to get them to fill out something as simple as like a Google form, right, that you could make, and get them to give their login credentials, password, things like that. And so then they take over their email accounts, and then they'll turn around and use that to then blast out scams, because the thing of it is once they get a legitimate email address, right, where it looks like it's coming from a reputable business, then it adds legitimacy to the attack, right, or the phishing attack scam. And so inevitably, when this happens, we have to work with the person to help them gain back control of their accounts, the whole deal. So I deal with this. So what I will tell you, in case you guys aren't aware, but I'm sure you probably are, because you guys are pretty smart cookies and all that. Nobody that you'll ever deal with, they're never going to ask you. Here's the thing: no business, your bank, institute, your any services that you've signed up for, they're never ever going to ask you for your password, right? They're not going to ask you for that. They don't need your password. Now they don't know, no IT department of anything, be it your bank, your teller, never. They don't need your password. They don't need that to get into your account. Now they can help you reset your password, right? They'll send you like a link to your designated email, right, to reset it, so that you can get back control of your account. But they're never ever they don't need your password to get into your account. You just don't, right? So if you ever get an email, or you get somebody that calls you trying to pretend, like another, just don't give your passwords out. It's just that simple. That's what they get you, right? Anyway, so let's get into this this video here with coffeezilla and about what's going on.
Today we're talking about 2 arrests that came about because of my buddy ZachXBT, a crypto investigator who's responsible for tracing $230 million of crypto that was scammed by the most pathetic people you'll ever meet. Now, 2 of these people have been indicted. I, for one, think that's amazing. I'm going to link Zach's full report below. Go check it out. The way he traced this money is incredible. Even as somebody who does this, I'm like, guy's got skills. Basically, a group of criminals did a phishing scam where they stole someone's Bitcoin, allegedly worth $230 million. That in of itself, the amount's crazy, but it's not that interesting. Phishing scams happen all the time. What makes the story unique is who stole it and what they did while they were stealing it. They recorded themselves in the act of getting the money, stolen for the first time, which provides such an interesting look.
So, when I watched this video initially, and I read the Twitter thread of where this story originated from, or the information on this story, and this information here is conveyed where these guys were literally in a Discord call and recorded everything that they did. Not only did they record it, but they put it out there because they thought that was smart. I mean, they were, you know, big brain. This is like 10,000 level IQ move here, that we're going to record ourselves committing a crime, right? So that they can, you know, and when we get on into the story, and I got playing it a little bit faster, you know, like 1.25 speed here, so we'll get through this. But when you see how they get caught, you're going to find out that even though they were smart enough and crafty enough to be able to social engineer this guy into getting access to his crypto wallets, right? They were pretty dumb in the long run of it, because they got busted.
Into a group of the most pathetic people you'll ever meet. Here they are celebrating getting this money.
We did it! Oh my god!
Way.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro, I'm gonna spaz out. Yo! We're done! I'm spazzing out!
What I think is so incredible about this is not only the fact that they're all celebrating in a group, they're also live, like texting each other a bunch of stuff, leaving traces of evidence. I mean, like, I'm not here to hate on the criminal game. I'm not here to say how.
Why not hate on the criminal game? Why not just shit all over these Einsteins? 1,000% you should. You should be mocking and ridiculing and laughing. I'm going to. You know, you said they're here. They were literally, I think, spurging. They were spazzing. They were like, you know, it just to show you these guys, these were not mental giants. You know, like Coffee says, they're sitting there and they're sending messages back and forth to people in this group. And they're recording each other doing this stuff, right? These mental geniuses provided all the evidence, everything they needed to get busted. They literally just handed everything over to law enforcement to allow them to, of course, to get caught.
How you should do it. But guys, you know, it's like better classic criminal here. What's going on, fellas? So that in of itself was surprising, but later they leaked even more important information as they were planning to launder the money. Their friend was kind of doing a tutorial on how to launder money with this app.
The top right, the settings bar. Settings.
Now, when I first heard this, I heard this background voice of the popular streamer XQC, and I was like, is he in on it? But I think they're actually just watching a live stream while committing crime. Gen Z is so cooked, their brains are so done for, they can't even focus on committing massive crimes. They have to be like, I gotta get that second screen. I need my boy X on the second screen.
Dark.
Here.
No, not that. Like the swap settings. Set customer
Unbelievable. So that just
Yeah. So wait till you get into. So, you know, the whole thing about quote laundering, right? To clean the currency, to clean the money, right? It's basically try to get the trail off of it so that the money is lost, right? So that they can't, because my understanding of crypto is every transaction is assigned a really lengthy, like number sequence so that it's able to be traced, because every transaction that occurs can go out there and be traced from the originating account or wallet that it came from into whatever wallet it goes to, right? So it's fully transparent and you can go and see everything, right? And that's one of the things that the people who are really supporters of crypto currency is one of the things that they really sell is the transparency there, right? So everything can be tracked. Right? Everything can be traced. It's all public information, right? Recorded in the blockchain. Yeah, that's the word. Thank you, Zero. Blockchain. So you can see it, right? And so you can't do shadiness, right, with it, because the blockchain, it has all that information. And that's one of the big selling points that the crypto currency guys really pushes, you know. And honestly, you know, it's not a bad thing, I don't feel. in that, for that transparency, right? So, that, I mean, stop and think about it. If the world was to go to a unified cryptocurrency, right? And everything had to be done via cryptocurrency. There was no more like physical money, paper, metal coins, whatever. There was no more physical currency, period, right? And so, political candidates, if people want to donate money, all the money would be 100% traceable, right? 100%. There would be no more back room deals, right? Same thing with corporations. All money would be 100% transparent. And corporations, businesses wouldn't be able to do backroom deals. So I'm not totally adverse to it. I think that aspect of it is very appealing to me for for transparency's sake or what have you. I just don't know if we're quite there where we need to be able to do this type of I guess commit to this type of monetary system.
Kind of sets the stage of who you're dealing with. Now, as I said, the DOJ has already indicted 2 of these guys, and you can see they are young, 20 years old and 21 years old in LA and Miami, respectively, which, not surprising places to be living if you're going to be scamming. But the story gets even more interesting when you realize these guys have been taunting ZachXBT, the guy who ultimately caught them. They said ZachXTB. They misspelled his name, which, by the way, already, if you're going to do that, you're going to get caught. And then they said, told you we'd win Greavys. That was one of the names of one of the guys, Malone.
Now stop and think about this. 20 years old and 21 years old, respectively. And they're going to, the FBI stuff is into this, right? They stole $230 million in cryptocurrency. And then they tried to launder it, right? I would think there would be like some serious, maybe jail time, right? I mean, doesn't that seem like a thing? I would think, maybe, hopefully. I don't know. But anyway.
Now, already, if you're one of these guys who does these signs at clubs, it's because you're a scammer and you don't know what to spend your money on, frankly. There have been so many people I've seen get caught by putting their names on these boards. And what's amazing, it's like these people feel the need for social validation, even though they know what they're doing is bad. So they go to the top clubs in like the place that they're at, spend tons of scammed money on the dumbest things. And this is part of what makes these people so pathetic. Not only that they would all get on a group chat and talk about their crimes while listening to XQC in the background. I mean, that itself is a crime. But it's just what they...
Oh, golly. Wow, Coffee, you just going to throw some shade at XQC like that? Did you guys hear that diss? That's a diss. That's a slack. That's a little bit of a slap across the face. But to Coffee's point, right? These guys stole $230 million worth of funds. And then they're going out and they're, spending money hand over fist, and they're blowing it on the lifestyle, right? And wait till you see some of this other stuff that these guys get, right? Some of the stuff that they get. It wasn't just going and buying these signs inside the clubs. They're not in there just popping, what are they called? Popping corks, They're not having the table service, champagne table service, things like that. No, you wait to see what else these knuckleheads did.
They spend their money on, because it's not just about buying those signs at the club or whatever. They're also trying to use their wealth to pick up women. And part of what makes them so pathetic is they are unsuccessful at that, even though they are trying to impress girls with their massive wealth, sudden wealth, because they stole it.
These guys, they're walking around with $100 bills basically hanging out in their pockets, and they still can't pick up ladies. Wait till you see some of what happens and what they spend money on trying to impress these women. And these women were not
But the
impressed.
girls are like not having it, and it just kind of becomes this comedy. So this girl talked about her experience getting a Birkin bag, which is a very expensive luxury bag, from who we believe to be Malone. The reason we believe this is that one of these things says, Dre said, who want a Burke? And we see at Malone, and we're going to find out that this guy somebody was going around offering Birkin bags to girls to try to pick them up.
But he looked pretty young. He comes towards me and he's like, I got this for you. And he hands me the box that this is in. It came in like the actual Hermes box. It's downstairs in my kitchen. I don't feel like bringing it up, but he opens it and he's like, do you like it? And I was like, yeah, I do. But like, is it real? And he was like, of course it's real. Like, it's for you. You can have it, and just walks away.
Already a weird pickup to just hand somebody something and
Yeah, it is. That's a weird flex, right? You sit there and I don't know how expensive those bags are. I would imagine they're probably several thousands of dollars, right? For one of those Burke bags. And you've got a whole like stack of them, and you're just going through the club, handing them out to women because you think that, and that alone is going to get you time with these women. You know, kind of tells you what they think about women. These guys, I guess, thought women would be easily bought, paid for, that they were shallow. Maybe they're not. Evidently they weren't, because this woman wasn't having it.
walk away.
It's 100% real. I actually went to Rodeo with him today to the Hermes store, and he bought 5 of them. What?
Yeah, so turns out
So she's still, okay, hang on. Maybe I was wrong. Because she said she went with him to the Rodeo store where he bought 5 more of them. So evidently he must have impressed her a little bit, because she's hanging with him the next day. Come on, bro. Come on. And now she's trying to, because he got caught, got busted. So now she's, maybe she was a little bit, taking, advantage of the opportunity there.
that screenshot we saw earlier of Dre said who want a Burke, it sounds like he was going up to multiple women and just giving out bags and just seeing, which one of them is going to bite. It's honestly so cringy and pathetic, but the end is just where it all comes together.
This is it. It's beautiful, but to be honest, it's not really my style.
Oh no! The story ends with her just leaving with a new bag and then going, it's not my style. Oh gosh, you spent, I don't know how much these bags cost. I'm not in that world, but I imagine a lot of money just for somebody to roast you on TikTok as kind of a loser and go, it's not my style. But amazingly, that is not the most cringy and pathetic thing this.
I don't know, man. But here's the thing that don't make sense to her little story was, she goes, well, I went with him the next day to the road, to the Rodeo, drive, store, and he bought 5 more, and he gave me one, but it's, it's not really my style. Girl, please.
This guy does. Because then Zach also posted this. This guy apparently
There you go.
a picture of what looks like a Lamborghini with multiple bags on top of it. And he texts this person, you see his name, Malone, I got you a present. We'll call it an early birthday gift, a thank you gift. I appreciate you so much. Sends a picture of a Lamborghini calling it a present. And this person
Hang
says,
on.
I'm taken once again.
Hang on. Was that like a pink Lambo? Because it kind of looked. Hang on here. Or is that just the lighting? Maybe it's a white one, and the lighting is kind of doing that.
An expensive car. This guy has such little charisma. She just immediately goes, I'm taken. And he says, I don't care. He's just buying cars to take in women. And
Oh, he bought her.
if they're going
Okay, I
to
thot it was
be
just the
friends
bags.
because you're
But
a scammer.
he bought her
who
the
just got a
car?
little bit of money. I think what's even funnier is this is exactly the type of
That just, look at that. Dude has got a ring on every finger. And they're big, gaudy, ugly, nasty looking rings. That's just, That's just
Guy to
nasty.
be like, oh, all girls want is money, and then they try to flex their money on girls only to be turned down by them. It's just like, who cares? It's not my color. Oh man. So I just thought these guys were the gift that kept giving. I mean, it's horrible that $230 million got stolen. Zach helped trace and recover some of it. He got some of it frozen in cooperation, it looks like, with the DOJ, who have charged some of these people. And that's great. It kind of had a happy ending. But I think if you look at the scammers themselves, it's like, they're so pathetic. They have no sense of even what to do with the money. Like, they got the money and immediately they spend it on the dumbest, most materialistic things. And it shows you kind of the types of people who are drawn to this lifestyle. They don't even have taste. They don't even have, like, they can't even use the money.
Yeah. But anyway, that's pretty much it. This coffee just continues going on to kind of a little bit of a rant there. But yeah, I mean, so money is not just enough, guys. You got to have a little bit of personality, right? You got to be able to entertain. You've got to be able to, I guess what's the word? You guys got to have some charisma, riz, as they say today. You got to have a little bit of riz. You know, you got to be able to, you know, have a conversation. You got to be able to, and I don't know, just based upon the way those guys were acting in those Discord calls or whatever, they just really sound like, I don't know, spurgs. I think they just kind of got lucky. I don't think they were really all that smart. I think they just got a guy that they were able to fast talk and get in, you know, to get access to his wallet, his crypto wallet. I don't really think these guys were like masterminds. But hey, what do I know, right? So how about a little bit of a palate cleanser here between stories?
Thanks. Welcome to Gen X Talks. And Dad,
how's my little ray of sunshine today?
I've been thinking, and I think your generation and mine aren't really that different.
Yeah, how so?
Well, I'm sure Grandpa used to feel the same about you that you feel about us, right?
Yeah, I'm sure he scratched his head more than once about me, so what?
Oh wait, see, we're the same. So why do you pick on us so
Not
much?
the same.
Well, you didn't like it. Okay, you didn't like it when Grandpa did it to you. So why would you do it to us?
Because we're different. You know, at the end of the day, Grandpa and I could still sit down and talk. And later in life, we could have a beer. We had common ground like loyalty to family and country. You guys don't have shit.
Well, my generation has common ground too.
With us, you think you have common ground with my generation? My generation was happy to have a job, a cold beer, and working on their car on a Saturday. You fuckers aren't happy until you wake up and tear down some random American tradition just because it's there. The only thing we got in common, son, is the doctor we're going to use to take my boot out of your fucking ass. You can leave now.
Thanks for the vid, Dad.
Yeah, does that Gen X dad, does he have a point, right? There was things that bridged the previous generation, the quote boomer generation, right? And it'd be the boomer generation and the greatest generation ever. We had common air, you know, even though we were different, we had a bit different mindsets, things, we still had things that we had common ground. No. We mean no. I think so. I'd have to disagree with you on that, GG. I think I have to disagree with you on that. But I don't know. I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree with that Gen X dad there. I think he's onto something. He had a point. You don't like his point. You don't agree with his point, right? But he has a point. He has a very valid point. So anyway, that's why no one likes Gen X. You know what? Gen X, we don't care if you like us or not. We don't worry about popularity contests. Anyway, so what's the next story? Well, so the next story is coming from a post the D account. So, as you know, Mr. Beast has been the subject and topic of quite a bit, right? They there's been couple of different creators that have come after him about this, that, whatever, right? Well, so Dexerto, so this is about this thing that Mr. Beast teamed up with Amazon to do these Beast games, and they had a recording, and there's been some really horrific stuff that's come out about this, right? There's been some serious allegations. There's been some things where the creators, YouTubers who were there have made some statements. Anyway, so in this, there's actually a lawsuit now that has been filed, a class action lawsuit. It says staff that worked at Mr. Beast's Beast Games show in Las Vegas are calling it the most unprofessional production they've been a part of, claiming that they wouldn't be surprised if Mr. Beast is blacklisted from producing large projects in the future. Announced back in March of 2024, YouTube star Mr. Beast filmed his first ever game show called Beast Games, and it will be premiering on Amazon Prime Video. 2,000 contestants competed for $5 million prize pool, and it is said to have finished filming sometime in September. It hasn't been without controversy, though, as contestants have filed a 50-page lawsuit against the YouTuber for inhumane conditions, and at least one was hospitalized after a piece of the set fell on them. And then September 26th of 2024, Las Vegas 3 News shared an interview with a local production worker and other anonymous staff that called for Mr. Beast to be blacklisted and slammed the unprofessional production. One production worker, Rick, claimed that it was obvious that Mr. Beast's team had never worked on something as large as the Beast Games production, describing it as beyond embarrassing, and shared that he wouldn't be surprised if they were blacklisted from the industry. Well, that's about 4 times now we've heard the term blacklisted. It was by far the most unprofessional production I've ever been a part of, claimed Rick, before slamming the terrible communication on set. 3 News spoke with a handful of employees from Las Vegas filming and learned that the lack of communications affected nearly everybody on the set, including medics who were tasked with confiscating and monitoring medication required by the contestants. One medic, Mona, claimed the group was stationed at Rio and Luxor casinos, only to find out that some of the people were placed in other casinos nearby. Those contestants reportedly had their items collected by production staff that promised to deliver them to the appropriate department. Their stuff was supposed to be turned into us and never was, Mona told 3 News. There was no communication. Everything was on the fly. We didn't have a real understanding of what they expected. And even if they knew what they were expecting, I don't think it was what planned out because of all the information was not given. The publication also spoke with contestant wranglers, Kara and Hannah, who slammed the production after various incidents took place. Kara explained that one guy approached her team with his sleeping bag and toes, and it was reportedly covered in excrement from cleaning a porta potty. Kara alleged that a Mr. Beast producer ordered an unnamed wrangler to clean the mess and reportedly threatened termination after they expressed reluctance. That's a major OSHA violation, she said. You don't ask people to clean porta potties like that. Kara went on to blast the production, calling it unprepared. She said, I've never done a production that was so unprepared. No systems in place for anything. Impossible to get an answer out of anyone. So am I to understand that that they were using contestants' sleeping bags to clean porta potties? Is that what I'm understand here? Is that what this article is saying? Hannah, on the other hand, said that one contestant had a seizure and was allegedly left without medication attention for almost an hour. This isn't the first time Las Vegas production staff hit out against the conditions during the Las Vegas filming either. On September 17th, Rolling Stone spoke with a staffer who compared it to the Fire Festival and slammed the production for having deplorable conditions. Mr. Beast has not responded to any of the allegations against him from Beast Game staff and contestants amid the ongoing lawsuit. Well, of course he's not going to talk about that because there's a pending lawsuit. There would no be why you wouldn't know. Anyway, I don't know what's going on over there with Mr. Beast. You know, I don't know if it's a deal where I don't know. I wish him the best of luck. I know in the past that that he did a lot of good things to help people, a lot of philanthropy type stuff. And I don't know if this is a deal where, his company's organization has grown so large that, they've kind of grown beyond, and maybe he just needs to get some people in there that are more specifically trained for this type of this level of bit, because he's got a huge company. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar company here. He may need to actually get some people who are actually trained business professionals to be able to, to deal with it. I know Willie Mack released a video over the weekend. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But it's like almost it's like almost a 50-minute video. It's on my agenda to watch today, where he's talking about the Mr. Beast drama. Willie Mack never ever disappoints with one of his videos. And I saw on Twitter where he was saying that he has never, in all the videos that he's done, he said he never has received the amount of backlash that he has gotten on this video. So I'm really interested in watching this. I want to see what he says in this video. And I want to see what is so controversial in this video that people are coming after Willie on. So I would encourage you guys to go watch Willie Mack's video if you haven't. Because, like I said, I'm going to watch it, later on today. I didn't have a time to over the weekend. Anyway. So on that note, we'll keep an eye on that. We'll keep following the lawsuit. We'll kind of see what's going on, and we'll update you guys when, more of it comes out. So let's, what do you say we get over here and we just have some funny little videos and we get out of here and we call it a day. So let's see what we got here. I can't get over the mother's laugh. This is the palate cleanser. I'm giving you all that. Calm down, Gigi.
Like this. Give me my money!
Just give me my money!
Give me my money!
Give me my money!
What? What is that noise? Is that the mother? What the? What? That was alarming. 11 million views. Well, I imagine it probably did. Sounds like a kid. I don't know what she sounded like, but that didn't sound. What is this here? They let the blind man shoot the basketball, and then this happened. Oh, boy.
Oh, they're so sweet teaching him.
what's going to happen here. So he's tapping it to give him where it's at. Is he going to make it? Come on. Come on now. He's going to hit these guys in the head or something, I bet. See, now the heartwarming thing is, you kind of said, you think, oh, he's going to shoot it and make the basket. But something tells me the way he's winding that ball up to throw, he's going to throw it low and he's going to hit one of these guys in the head or something. Come on. Why do they always got to put this kind of music behind it too? Right? To make it just kind of heartwarming and it's just... Oh, look at there. He made it. He made the shot.
Good job, man. Thank you, guys.
That's cool.
Nobody's ever done that for me before. Nobody's ever taken the time. I really appreciate you guys, yeah? Nobody's ever taken the time. Yeah, I got new experience. Thank you, man. Thank you, guys.
So is that heartwarming? Yeah. Cool. So, is that it?
Thank you, bro. Man, I can't believe you made my day. Nobody's ever done that for me, man. No problem. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, guys.
You started 3 hobbies in that time. Yeah, it was a little bit longer video. But anyway, they could. Okay, what is this? That fall took her 40 days and 40 nights. Lamau. Point of view when my autistic brother just stands there and does nothing. Okay, let's see what is this.
We are going to the waterfront, and then after that, we're going to get ice cream for Abuela and Papo. It's been a long week for them, so they deserve it. Already?
Oh my Lord Jesus in heaven. No, come on. And she, nah, I don't, that, you need help.
Pippa, I needed help at the beginning of the steps. What the hell?
Nah, I'm not buying that. That's staged.
You stay right there, Pippa. You stay right there. Don't worry about it.
Nah, it's staged, man. It's a stage. It ain't real.
You relax.
Because
okay?
that phone would have went flying. Get out of here with that crap. I ain't buying that. Nintendo was founded 135 years ago. This is back on the 23rd. Nintendo's 135 years old. What? Nintendo was founded on this day in 1889. Originally a small business founded in Kyoto, Japan, making handmade, what is that? Hanafuda. I don't know what the Hanafuda. What is Hanafuda? Let's look at that. Let's see what that is. Hanafuda playing cards. What is Hanafuda? Is it our type of Japanese playing cards are typically smaller than Western playing cards? Okay. All right. Well, I guess happy birthday to Nintendo, 135 years old. Good for them. Congratulations, sir. This is what happens when dads find the kids' toys. What is this? Oh, hang on. What's it? He shot that arrow and he stuck it on and caught it on his bald head. See, Look, that's idiots. That's just men being idiots right there. That's all that is. What is this? Imagine finding this in your ceiling. Okay, what is this?
Oh, kakinya tahu. Oh, iya gede banget. Buset deh.
What is in your ceiling?
Wow, gila.
Oh, Lord, what is that?
Mana?
What is that? Uh-oh. Is that like a lizard or something? It's a giant lizard. What the? No, it's not a snake, Zero. It's a lizard. Holy crap. That thing is huge. It's gonna get away. It's gonna get away. Ah! Is it like a Komodo dragon or something? This is insane. Look at that thing. Is that like a monitor lizard? Maybe that's a monitor lizard. I think that's a monitor lizard. Yeah, that's insane. Jeez Louise. Yo, that's insane, y'all. That is insane. Jeez. I'd have a, what is this here? Waffle House employee who got fired for doing the Lotto Brokey challenge at work links up with Lotto and gets a bag. Hold it. That's music. We got to cut that out. So let's see what this, okay, let's back this up here. All right, so she's doing this, okay. I don't know what, okay, I don't know what the Lotto, what is it?
But I just got fired because of that video of Big Lotto's challenge. Yay, I'm glad I put 6 years in a company that would fire me, and literally a day of posting one video that harmed nobody, that everybody was actually literally rooting for and happy about, but whatever, smart decision, smart move, you know? And then they put me on, it's called like an EFR list or something. Basically, I could never get rehired again. They will never rehire me again. Okay, thanks. 16 to 22, thanks. All the bullshit I deal with, thanks. But I just got fired.
So, I need to know more about this story here. Hang on a second. So let's just do a real quick set, because this something here is not making sense to me. I want news. I don't want. Waffle House employee was fired over her viral TikTok video in which she was performing the Brokey challenge. The phrase refers to rappers Lotto's track of same name from her latest album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, which centered individuals who lack money to afford expensive things. The song garnished backlash online, especially for folks who thought Lotto was taking a dig at their regular jobs. In response, the rapper took her Sunday, September the 15th. Now she would offer $10,000 to the worker with the best video recorded at their jobs. Okay. Waffle House employee and TikToker participated in sharing a routine along with her co-workers. Okay, so, all right. Puts a little bit different light on this. Okay? Like if you at home and you want to do something like that, I ain't got no problem with that. That's fine. Right? But you can't do something like that you know, if a company has a no social media policy like that, right? And you do it, why? Sorry. I'm sorry you lost your job, but you can't sit there and do this, whatever it is, lotto brokey challenge at Waffle House, evidently. Waffle House, and we ain't down with that. You lost your job. You put 6 years in. I get it, right? 6 years of your life, but you're only 22. You got a whole lot longer life ahead of you. And I would encourage you to aspire to maybe take this opportunity to go and, I don't know, maybe get a little bit better skill set. You know, not that there's anything wrong with being a waiter or, you know, a service. That's cool. We need, you know, but if you're lamenting about 6 years that you gave this company, you know, and maybe go become a nurse, right? Or maybe become a mechanic or electrician or whatever. Go get some certifications. Go to a 2-year school and get that, right? I'm an elitist. No, I'm not an elitist at all. I'm not elitist at all. I worked in the service industry through high school, right? I bust tables. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a great place. It's a great thing, you know, to learn work ethic and to learn how to work with other people, how to take orders. You know, it is a thankless job. It's hard. You know, I get that. I understand that. I'm sympathetic to that, right? But you can't go in there and be playing music and jiggling your butt and think that's going to be okay. What's this next one? What is this next one? She got scared 3 times. Oh, it's Halloween time. Well, we'll do some pranks here. What is this here? Scared prank on mom going wrong. It's pretty good makeup. All right, so here we go. Okay. Unsuspected mom coming in from a hard day's work. Oh, and they got multiple camera angles. So you know that's good, right? They got something tapping. Oh, she's out. Y'all, she is out.
Mom! Oh my God! Mom! Oh my God! Mom! Are you okay? Are you okay?
You guys should feel horrible what you just did to your mom. Then you just scared her mule again.
What I tell you about playing with my mom like that? Get out! Get out of here! Get out of here, Mom. See what I'm saying? Lay down, Mom.
Jeez. Oh, poor woman. What is this? Little man got me wondering if my mama truly loved me growing up. What is this? What is this? What is this kid being fed here?
Of course I am, Mommy. I'm always hungry. Today I have grits and shrimp, baby.
Ooh, Lord.
I got some fluffy eggs.
Yum.
Yeah.
I got some grilled redfish.
What you say?
Grilled redfish, baby.
Oh, Lord.
My mama made me a special sauce on my grilled redfish. Yo, do your mama cook y'all redfish for breakfast?
No.
Why you being messy?
I want to wait until y'all show me.
Lord, got blueberries, raspberries, eggs, fish, shrimp and grits. Look here, I'm kind of like with this. My mama didn't ever feed me nothing like that for breakfast. Did my mama even love me? I don't know now. I don't know. If that's love, getting the eggs. Looks like it's grilled blackened redfish and shrimp and grits. Oh, man. That shrimp and grits look good. Y'all, if you ain't never had no shrimp and grits, I know you think it's been, no, I'm telling you right now, shrimp and grits are good. What is this here? Last one. This one here. This video, I saw this. I was scrolling through Twitter last night, and I came across this video, and I was just hanging out with some buddies, playing video games and what have you. And I made them stop. Made him stop playing video games, and I shared my screen with him. I watched, and we laughed. We watched this thing 2 or 3 times last night and just laughed. This video, I'm gonna tell you right now, don't be drinking anything. Just don't. Put your coffee down, put your iced coffee, whatever it is you got, put it down. Don't be drinking, because I don't want to be responsible for you spewing your beverage out all over your keyboard monitors here, okay? Watch this nonsense. Now, you know that hurt, right? You know that hurt. There ain't no doubt in your mind. You know it hurt. And right now, that old man is probably doing everything he can to not just get up and slap that guy across the head. So he's taking his shoe off, took his sock off, and he's looking at his foot, right? And I'm feeling for this guy, right? Now look at this idiot. This idiot does the same damn thing. Watch this. I don't know if this guy's like a boss. I don't know if he's just a customer. But this dude right here, if this guy's just a customer, this guy right here single-handedly, this guy right here just probably bankrupted this business. Bankrupted. It's gone. Done. It's over with. I'm out of here. It's done. You literally just caused this guy to lose everything. Whoever owns that business. So, anyway, let's see here. I want to, how do I, this here, customization. Let's see, is there anybody else out there who's live? Who can we raid into? Because, you know what? We're going to raid into, that's what we're going to do. All right, so listen here, guys. That's it. That's all I have for today. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate it. About an hour and a half this morning. That's pretty good, I feel. That's pretty good, right? If you're wanting more peepaw content, if this was just not enough for you, listen, here's what you need to do. You can go over here and you check out Wall Smashers on Badwick Productions, right? There's a recorded video and a live stream that I was with Wall Smashers over there on Badwick's channel. And if that's not enough, right? Clear as mud. We did a stream yesterday or Saturday. We did a little stream. Me, Gigi, Jessica Pizzle, and Seth. So Clear as Mud is kind of back. It's not going to be like a regular, like what it was, but it's back. We're going to make content every now and then together. So what is this? If this isn't us sliding his DMs, contact him personally, tell him your whole life. No, Gigi. We don't need nobody sliding in my damn DMs and trying to sit there and tell me their whole lives. I don't need that. I don't want it. Thank you very much. So that's all I've got today. I will start working and stuff. Why not work for me? Well, Gigi, that's just because I felt sorry for you. Okay. You somehow struck that sympathetic nerve, that one little one I got left. You found it. So I just felt sorry for you. But anyway, look, I'm gonna be on the lookout for some more stories, topics, and things. Well, maybe we'll get another stream in this week. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for all for being here today. I appreciate it. Make sure you go check out Willie Mac's video if you haven't watched it on Mr. Beast. That's what I'm fixing to do here in a little bit. I'm gonna we're gonna raid into Milltown Best, Super Dave. He's live right now, so let's raid into him. You guys all hang around. Go over and give Milltown a big coffee bean welcome, as only you guys can. I appreciate you. Y'all take care. And remember, guys, keep your powder dry and look for me in the funny papers.